Hi crafty friends, it's Sylvia. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapping Sylvia. Today we're going to actually try to do the kitting up. Um, as you can hear me, I'm very stuffy. I've had this for a couple of months, doesn't go away. Don't know what's going on, but I'm basically, might be a little loopy. I took a Sudafed because I couldn't breathe. I was so stuffy. And then after I took the Sudafed, I just sneezing, and watery nose. So I said I can't do the video that way. So I figured I just take I just took a half of it because it makes me sleepy. A half of Zysol. So yeah, let's see how this is gonna turn out. Well, anyway, at this point, I already did the unboxing. That video should be out or tomorrow. I think tomorrow, Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. And so we're gonna do the kitting up. And so by this time, you guys know that I'm gonna be working on this beautiful ornate painting called Radiant Faith by Teresa Donahue McManus, and it's from Diamond Art Club. And it is a square. It's got 96 colors, and it is 25.6 inches by 35.4 inches, which is 65 centimeters by 89.9 centimeter. It is big, guys. It's pretty big. These are just the stickers, and so I figure this has 96 colors plus. I did order the kit from DP with sparklers, so I needed a bigger container. But before we continue with that, let me just explain a little bit of the DP with the sparklers. Now, sometimes I will do my own because Tima from GP with Sparklers, she doesn't have all the bundles for all the paintings. So there's certain paintings that if she doesn't have the bundle, I like to decorate myself. When I mean decorate, I mean enhancing it a little bit, adding more bling to it. And it's a lot of fun, guys. It is a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. But with this one, it's going to be for the month of December. I'm already behind because today's what, the 3rd? I don't even know what day. And it's supposed to be for mommy for Christmas. And like I mentioned before, this is going to go in her room. And it's going to be so brilliant and so shiny and so sparkly that my mom might need sunglasses in her bedroom. But anyway, she's going to love it. She has actually like a little, not a collection, but she has like a little, yeah, I guess a couple of crosses. Yeah, it is a collection of crosses on one of the walls. So this is gonna be a plus. She's gonna love this. Okay, so now if you do decide that you want to use a DP with sparklers, it's very simple, guys. All you have to do is go to dpwithsparklers.com, right? And then when you get there on the website, you're gonna click where it says ES. And ES basically means enhancement suggestions. Okay, and then when you click that, when you click the ES, you're gonna have two little categories. One is in enhancement suggestions printables, and then the other one is enhancement suggestions bundles by company. So enhancement suggestion printables is basically this. So if you decide that you're gonna, like I decided I was gonna work on this one, so I needed the printable, so I printed it out. And so, which is great, you can do that. And so basically you'll see what colors you're going to enhance, and the other side's basically the same thing. It tells you there's 14 in total that you're going to be changing, enhancing. And if you decide that you don't want the bundle because maybe you already have metallic red, or maybe you have moss, and maybe you have metallic purple, maybe you have like 3 or 4 of them and you don't want to buy the bundle because you already have them, so you can actually buy them individual, which is nice. But if you don't have any of these and you decide that you want to do the bundle, then you can. So you click on, you want to have the printable and you want to have also the bundle. Click on the enhancement suggestion bundles by company, and they have all different companies. So I wrote some down. 3 Crazy Cats is one of them. Art Dot, Bellard Diamonds, Captured by Radiance, Dreamer Designs, Craftably. There's a couple there. DAC is the one that she has the most, and there's Crystal Canvas Art Design. So yeah, go check it out. And Tima is just wonderful, a wonderful person. Okay, I haven't met her yet. I haven't had the pleasure to meet her because every time I'm gonna go to a retreat, something happens and I can't go. But I am dying to meet you, Tima. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. We're gonna be kitting up. This is the kit that came. So I was gonna use the Elizabeth Ward, but I figured that I don't have enough of the Elizabeth Ward because I'm basically using all of them because I have a lot of work in progress, which I never finish, but I shall one day. But anyway, so I decided to use this art dot because it has 96 colors. Actually, I could have used a smaller one, but anyway, it's fine. Just in case I need to have extras, I can. I'd rather have extra. This art dot one, it's a little, it's got a little luggage, and it comes with 120 containers, which is perfect. I'm not gonna write the numbers because I might. This is the way I do it because I've done it the other way, and sometimes I forget that I have an enhancement, a special drill for that, and then I forget to place it on my painting. So what I'm going to do is, like, if number 1 says that it's enhancing, that it comes with the kit, I'm just going to write 1 with the regular one and then 1 with the specialty drill. That I've done it before, and that actually helps me. Everybody likes it differently, so yeah, you have to try different things, guys. Okay, and they do come without. This one didn't come. This one did not come with a little circle labels, but you can get them. I got these on. You can get these on. I guess anywhere. Staples or Amazon. I think I got these in Staples. I'm not sure, but it's removable multi-use labels. I think I bought 2 of these. It comes with 600 labels, which is awesome. And you want to get the 1-inch round. Okay, so that's what I was beginning to do. As you can see, I started, and then I said, wait a minute, I might as well just film this, not film it, but record it. I keep saying film it. I'm like, so old-fashioned. I bought 2 of these. I love these, guys. It's a must. Let me drink some water because I do need to stay hydrated because I am taking those allergy pills that dry you up. I look like a prune right now. Anyway, so we will continue to do this. So you see, all you have to do is put the label, and then, like I said, you may want to number them, but I do that at the end. So I'm gonna put this on pause because this part is boring, and then we'll come back. Okay, finito. Now, another thing you could also do, if you like, you could take these labels and you could actually, because they're small, so they actually fit there on top of that. So that's a possibility. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try that. Who knows? All right, so, and what's good about this, I'm the type that when I'm diamond painting, I like to do them in numerical order when I diamond paint. So I might keep them in here, or I have easels, these wooden easels that you stand on your table, on your desk, and you can actually take these out and you can put them on the easel, and you can see all your colors. So if I decide to do that, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. I mean, not send it to you, but you'll see it. Okay, so let's take this out of here. First thing that we gotta do is we gotta organize all these wonderful drills in order. So we need all the space. So we're gonna need to move these out of the way. Hopefully, I'm gonna put it here next to me. But if Bella comes back, you know what's gonna happen. She's gonna want to jump there. Let's get the scissors. Oh my God, this nose is driving me nuts, guys. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know it's a sinus infection, but I've had it since October, because in October I did go to the doctor, all right, and they gave me some antibiotics and steroid. They said it was a sinus infection, but I still have it, and I didn't go back. I didn't want to. I hate antibiotics. Okay, so 3, 3, 6. We're just gonna put these in order. These are the special drills, so we're gonna move those over there. I don't know why I mixed them again. Okay, let's see. What's this one? Okay, those are over there. All right, we're just gonna start. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fine. And today it's right now 2:45, and it is, what did I say? What's today? I don't even know what day. I think today's Wednesday. All right, so we got 2 or 4, 4, 4. So I got the 1s, the 3s, the 4s, and the 9. These are the 2 of 3078. These are beautiful colors, guys. This is going to be 4. I try to put them in the... Okay, you know what? Let me cut this. In the same pile, and then I'll organize those. That's 9, 9, and 38. Can you see that? I think you can. All right, 6. I'm going to put 6 there. I'm going to move these over here. 645. This is 38, goes there in the 38 pile. This is 700, so that's going to go there. 38, 900, 900, and in the 8s. So you're going to move this one down here and the 8 here. You still see that? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to start from, because I haven't done a whip and chat or kitty up in a while, so we're going to begin, I think, from September or October. So you all guys know that I've been fighting with squirrels and rats trying to get inside the house because I live very near a creek and it's a wooded area also. And so there's, you know, you find all kinds of wildlife, and of course they want to get inside people's homes. And so I have a handyman, and he's been helping me out. And he tries to cover all the holes because I get anxiety just thinking that there's a hole. So he covers them with metal, and that seems to work. So in October, I think it was October, I was doing good. I was like, oh good, he covered all the holes. I'm fine. I feel fine. And then I hired these guys to come and trim the trees in the front and on the side of the house. So they're trimming the myrtle trees in the front, and one of the guys knocks on my door and he says, come outside, let me show you something. I go out there, I'm gonna sneeze any minute. And there was a big hole, guys. I think it's on the eave. It's like below the eave. I think that's what it's called. That's where I actually heard like scratching on the wall. And so I had called the exterminator, and they actually put trapdoors, and that actually worked because I didn't want to keep anything trapped in there. One, because I don't want to kill anything, you know, I don't want to, especially there's the little ones, and it's gonna smell. The smell. But anyway, so I said, oh my gosh, I thought Jay had covered everything, but we had not seen that one because the myrtle trees were covering the hole. You couldn't see it. So I'm glad that I got those things trimmed, and I was able to see it, you know, getting ready for the winter, because the winter is when they start trying to get inside the house before the winter in the fall, so they can have a little home during the winter, during the cold weather. But anyway, so I called Jay. I said, Jay, and then Jay said, well, you know what? First, he says, calm down. He said, well, call the exterminator. They'll put a trap door, and they did. And he says, whatever's in there, you want it to come out, and then I'll come back another day, and then I'll cover it. And that's what he did. So we waited a couple of weeks, and I couldn't hear anything anymore. And so the trap door, the way it works is, it's actually awesome, guys. So whatever is, it's like the, you know, the Roach Motel, whatever goes in can come out. Well, this one is the opposite. This one is whatever's inside, right, on the wall can come out, but it can't come back in. So those are the trapdoors, and they actually worked. So, but then we also found another hole on the top of the house, but on the side. And that was a big one, and that was caused by a rat. And that's, I think that's the rat that we put some, well, not me, but the exterminators put some traps up there, and they actually caught a rat. So yeah, wonderful critters, guys. Okay, this is 600. And it seems that, you know, I think so far so good, but the squirrels have been giving me the evil eye every time I step outside. I feel like they're gonna attack me, and they're trying to get inside the house again, guys. I just, when I was doing this, one sat right there in front of me, and I was like knocking on the window, like, go away, go away. She listened. She'll be back. They're just trying to get back inside the house. Hopefully they won't be able to. Okay, I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. I apologize every time I need to blow my nose. And then, of course, my handyman, he helps me so much, guys. He's such a humble, nice person, a genuine person, and him and his wife. And so he tells me, Sylvia, I need to have surgery. He had a cuff injury. And I said, oh no, Jay. And he's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to help you until spring, because I got to, you know, recover. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Jay, how if something happens? He says, don't worry, think positive, nothing bad's going to happen. So that's what I'm hoping for. And nothing bad happens, but you know how that is. Things happen, guys. But it's going to be okay. Hopefully Jay is doing fine. I need to text and make sure that he's doing okay. And so let's see, this is 38. Wow, there's a lot of 38s, the 3800s. Okay, this goes here. Anyway, so then I told my sister and my friend Dorothy that Jay couldn't be here because he had to do some surgery. And of course, they're so bad. They're like, Sylvia, you did that to him. You wore him out. And I'm like, what? I didn't do that. But of course, you know, we joke around. And of course, I'm getting a cough. It's just wonderful. I did get my flu shot, but I have not gotten my COVID shot. Because every time I get my the COVID shot, I get like a fever. A very bad fever. And I start shivering. And I hate that. But anyway, so then I told Jay to get rid of everything that was in the attic in the garage. It was Halloween and Christmas stuff. Everything is gone. Christmas is not going to be the same this year because my hubby is not here. So yeah, I feel like I don't want to celebrate Christmas, but I have to, you know. But it's not going to be all festive. Ah, gosh, have mercy. What else? Of course, my allergies. I think I mentioned that. Are driving me nuts. I don't even know. I spoke to my friend Dorothy, and then I spoke to my friend Loreda, and they basically both have the same thing that I have, and they said they went to the doctor, and the doctor said that it's a sinus infection, a viral sinus infection. So I started thinking, and the doctor did tell them that it lasts for months. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's what I have. And so I decided I do need a doctor. I need doctors immediately. ENT doctor. And I'll tell you what I went through with that. But let's just talk a little bit about my mom. My mom, thank God, she's doing fine. She goes to church on Sundays with my sister. And 33, 50. And then we all meet for lunch at a diner near them. Because it's easier for them to travel there. And it's easier for, you know, not easier for us, but, you know, it's just convenient for them. So we do that, and it's just very nice because, you know, seeing my mom, visiting her there, but taking her out to church and to lunch, she loves it, and we love it. You know, so my daughter comes, my niece, my sister, my brother, myself, you know, it's the family. We get to see mommy, and she gets super happy. The only sad part is when we're gonna leave, and she gets a little confused. So she'll say, "Oh wait, where am I going?" So we're like trying to explain to her, you know, where she lives now, and she's like, "Oh, okay, but who pays for that?" You know, she always has, and she repeats herself. It's gotten worse, the dementia. Her memory has gotten worse. We've noticed that. An example is when we went to the restaurant. When she sat down, she put the purse next to her, and it was a little bit uncomfortable, the booth. And so I just took her purse, her bag, and I told my sister, Olga, can you put it behind you, right? And then my mom, and I told her, Mom, I'm going to put the purse back there. And she kept asking every, not even a minute, where's my bag? Oh my gosh, where's my bag? Have you seen my bag? And you have to tell her it over and over. And the lady at the manager where she works, where my mom lives, said that she's noticed it too, that her memory's getting a little worse. So a little concerned about that, but doing good, my mom. Look at all the 310s, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bags of 310, which is black. So we don't need all of these right now. When I have extras, I put them aside. And then when I need them, I just refill the container. So we're just going to use one for now because we don't need all these. Put those over there. That's in the 3s. And I think we're finished. Oh, wow. We got these. But these are the special drills. That's going to be at the end. Oh, my. I can't believe it. We did it. Okay, so now let's push these back. You might not see them, but it's okay. I'm just going to push them back here. So we need the space, guys. Let's see. I should really put these behind, but it's okay. These are 9s, 33, and only one in the 600s. Okay, and then of course the special drills. Let's put the special drills over here. Okay. And we did get a little video yesterday, or the day before yesterday, of the lady, again, the manager. Her name is Abigail, very sweet lady. And she sent us a little video of my mom decorating the tree, and with some Christmas music in the background. And it just, I know, it was like, I started to cry because it was sad, but also happy. It was like, you know, like sad, happy, you know, those kind of tears. And because it just reminded me of my mom decorating the tree every year with my husband and my daughter. That's what they would do. Mostly my daughter and her, they would decorate the tree. Just taking a sip of water. Oh my gosh, guys, both of my nostrils are clogged. I can't breathe. This is bad. Okay. So now we need this. Let's see, how do we do this? I guess we could put this back here, maybe for now. Holding it up there. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And it's like itchy. My nose is like itchy inside. You want to like stick a hanger in there, but I can't. Ah, oh, mamma mia. Okay, I think I already took out. Okay, well, there's sparklers in here. I love sparklers. Those are my favorite, guys. I think there's sparklers in here. I could be wrong. So we have 444, which is pixie dust. This is a glitter, just glitter. This is in the 300s, 3011. Just putting these in order. These are crystals, 741, 2 bags. This is 400 glitter. 154. We did that one. 741. Oh, actually 3 bags of crystals. And this is also glitter, 550. And these are sparklers. So you've got moss, metallic red, metallic purple, capri blue, that's pretty, and amber. Okay. Wow. That cross is gonna be super shiny, guys. All right, so we're gonna bring these containers over here. I gotta sneeze any minute. Any minute. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I gotta sneeze. I gotta blow my nose again. Oh, I don't have a fever or anything. It's just the nose driving me nuts. Okay, we're gonna have to push these back here more. I need the space. Okay. But I wish these stickers would be bigger. I like the big ones. You know, I find these so tiny. And I'm blind as a bat. Okay. So we're gonna take the 100s. We're gonna put these in order. So you've got 150, 154, 155, 165. Okay. So I did see, where is the, this is what I need. So you do have number 1, 150, which is this one. So basically what it's saying is either you could keep this one if you want to. If not, you could enhance it with this metallic red. And the metallic red, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. But like I said, either you just place this in here and just do number 1, excuse me, or you put this one in here and then have to, I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I just replace it with this? It'll just be easier, right? Let me think. What do you guys think? I don't know. I like having them both just in case. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, we need a tray. Oh gosh, I'm just getting worse. Where's my trays? Why is it when you're looking for a tray you can't find one? Huh? Why, guys? Why? Okay, let's use this one. This one is a shrimp boat by Nick's Notions. I love these little funnels. I don't know where I got it from, but I love it. All right, so let's see. Hopefully we have no static. Static and I don't get along, guys. I don't like static. But who does, right? Nobody does. Okay, so this is number 1. One. A crooked one. I gotta sneeze again. Can you see that? Yeah. Uh-oh, troublemaker's coming up the stairs. Okay, this is gonna be 1 also. Maybe I'll put the this, I don't know if this has static. We will see. Oh, maybe not. I love this. These are sparklers. Now these are round, and of course the painting is a square, but that's okay, because when you put them down, you'll see when I do that. When you place them down, it doesn't make a difference. Oh wait, funnel. And you don't have to put them all. Let's see how many in here. See, it's very little. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here, and then the rest I put away. Okay, just gonna fold it, and I'm gonna put a little tape, because then I'll take care of that later. Hey Bella, Mama's working right now. Mama's working. We're gonna put that one away. Hey Mama. Okay, and this is gonna be one also. I'm wondering if I should put the that there. It's the same thing. I'll put those in my logbook. This is gonna be one. Okay, so when I look at this, I'll go, oh, okay, why do I have two? Because this is the one that came with the painting, and this is the one that comes with the enhancement kit. So when you're gonna place it, you might go, you know what, I don't know if I want to put that enhancement in there. Maybe not. So you have them there. You have two choices. Okay, the second one. Okay, actually the second one is also an enhancement, so it's good that we look at this, guys. This one is a lot, as you can see, so hopefully it'll fit in here. Oh wait, I didn't use the funnel. The funnel helps me, guys. Believe it or not, the funnel helps with the static. I don't know. Oh, too many. Ooh, too many. I wasn't using my log in there, my head. Okay, I think it's too many, guys. Oh, yep. That's okay. It's good that these things happen so you can see the boo-boos. It happens. These things happen, guys. I gotta sneeze again. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put back some in here. Too many. That's good. And then I save this. I put some tape on it. And when I need it, I'll refill. But I don't think I'm gonna need it. Oh, that was silly of me, right? Because I'm gonna be using, I tell you guys, I'm gonna be using the enhancement. This is 2. This is gonna be the enhancement. And the enhancement is the glitter, square glitter, 1 to 54, which is this one, 1 to 54. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, am I out of the camera or the picture? Sorry. Oh man, sorry about that. This is pretty. One escaped. A little bit more. Okay, that's good for now. And like I said, if I need any more, I have them in this little bag. Put that over there. And this is going to be number 2, the enhancement for number 2. Okay, number 3, there's no enhancement until number 7. Okay, so 3 is just gonna be 155. Bella's watching me right now and wondering what the heck is Mom doing. She gets a little bossy sometimes, guys, because she wants me to play with her all day, and she starts barking at me and growling at me. I tell her, nope, not gonna happen. I think she's upset with me because I haven't been able to walk her because it's been cold, and when it gets a little warm out there, I want to walk her, but then I get allergies. Every time I walk her, I come back worse. I think I'm gonna have to get a treadmill so I can do some walking in the house, and maybe put Bella on it too. I've seen videos where people put their dogs on the treadmill. I don't know if it works, but I don't know if it works for small dogs. Because the other day we were walking and we bumped into a coyote. And that was pretty scary, to tell you the truth. It was like, we sort of like stared at each other. And Bella was like, oh, whatever, it's just a dog. It didn't even faze her. But the coyote looked at me and I looked at the coyote. It was like one of those cowboy showdowns. Cowboy movies. Ta-da! And number 5. What's number 5? Number 5 is in the 200s, which is this one. And but it was scared of me and I was scared of it. So it didn't bother us. And it was during the day, guys. It was like around 5 o'clock. Pretty scary. And then the other night I saw 2. I've seen those 2 together in the past. 2 coyotes. I don't know if they're siblings or they're a couple, but they're always together. And thank God that I was in my car when I saw those 2 together. Okay. See, when you do this, they get stuck to your fingers. Don't like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so far 5. Number 6 is going to be in the 300s. So we get the 300s over here. And we're going to organize these. And I have to blow my nose again. I apologize. Okay. And then on October 24, that's where we are right now, I invited a couple of my friends. We had a good time. You know, they came over to, some of them do scrapbooking. Some are into card making. Okay, 300, 301, 304, 310, 322, and 336. So we have a lot of 3 in the 3s also. And so I had a full house. I had, let's see, I had Lynn, Lynette, Cheryl, Dorothy, Farah, well, Sarah, and Christy. And I got some food catered. That way we don't stop to go out to lunch. That takes time. And even though sometimes we don't mind, but it was like we stayed here and put a little line here because it looks like a 9. But it's a 6. And yeah, so we had a good time. Like, we try to get together at least once a month. But sometimes not possible because life happens. Everyone's busy. Everyone has busy lives. But when we can, we do that. And I do that also with the Diamond Divas. This is a group where we just diamond paint. And it's Melinda and Joe and Shay and myself. So we're supposed to get together after Halloween, but we're just waiting on Shay to let us know and she has off so we can get together. Dying for that, to get together again. Okay, this is 7. Oh, wait, 7 was right? 7 was, yeah, Amber. So we gotta get Amber. Here goes Amber. So we have 2 7s, right? The regular one and then the enhancement. Thank God that I paid attention there. Okay. See, this is what happens, guys, when you talk and you kid up at the same time. By the way, I love kidding up. I think I've mentioned that in the past. Some people don't like it. I just find it very relaxing. Very soothing, not smoothing, soothing. Okay, this one has some static, I think. Cut this a little bit more. How much in here? Oh, it's just a little bit. That's good. Okay. So this is going to be 7. I'm so happy that, you know, who is next to me and being a very good girl. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna, usually I clip this and then I put these on the containers where I have my sparklers organized, but right now we're just gonna leave them in here. I'm just gonna put a little tape there. We don't want them spilling out. Okay. And then of course it was Halloween night, and I always get Halloween candy because sometimes you get a lot of trick-or-treaters and sometimes you don't. But I said, I better be ready just in case. And I'm so happy that I did, because I actually got lots of trick-or-treaters. And that night, I actually decided to order some, I think I'm going to sneeze. I ordered some grilled calamari. And I always tell them that I'm allergic to shellfish. No shrimp, please. And I remember that that night it was very busy, because I could hear all the background. And he even mentioned it's a very busy night tonight. I was like, wow, it's surprising because it's Halloween night. You would think everybody would be at home to give the trick-or-treaters their candy. But anyway, so, and I ordered salmon, grilled salmon with some mashed potatoes. Anyway, so I said, what should I do? Should I eat first and then get ready for the trick-or-treaters? Oh, but you know how trick-or-treaters, you never know when they're going to ring the bell. So I said, okay, I might as well start eating. This is 8. And so I start to eat. That doesn't even look like an 8. Oh, Mamma Mia. Help me, Lord. So I sit down to eat. As soon as I sit down to eat, the bell, ding, ding. And of course, trick or treat. Just adorable. A lot of them were little kids. And I just give them the bowl with candy, and they just stick their hand in there. And then you have the little ones. The little ones are the funniest. They put their hand in there. They grab a handful, and then they put it in their basket, in their pumpkin, and then they go and they dig it, and then you hear the parents go, no, stop it. I'm like, it's okay, I have plenty of candy. But yeah, they're just simply adorable. Okay, what number is going to be another one? Ooh, 8. 8 is going to be metallic red. So I did use metallic red. Metallic red. So that means I'm going to need that one twice. Which, thank God that I have some left over here, because yeah. Okay, it's okay, because I could just take it from the other one. And metallic red is twice. It's here too. Okay. So I wasn't really paying attention, because I would sit down, and usually I turn on the lights to eat. I don't know, I'm not that type of person. Some people could eat in the dark. Not dark, but you know, with the lights dimmed. Not me. I need my lights. But I like to see what I'm eating. And that night I was not paying attention, because I kept getting up, kept going to the door, then sitting down, then running again. I was like, ding, ding. It was a busy night. And so, which I'm happy that the kids were not you know, knocking on the door. But it kept, you know, interrupting my dinner. So like I said, I wasn't paying attention. And then I remember putting something in my mouth. And I was like, that doesn't taste like that one that I just put in my mouth and I swallowed. Doesn't taste like calamari. It tastes different. But I didn't pay attention. I was like, oh, just calamari. So I went again back and forth, the door. And then I'm almost finished with my plate. And then just about to pick up something. And I look at it and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I sort of clean it. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. It was shrimp. And I panicked. I'm like, I live alone. I have shrimp in my mouth. I just had one, just swallowed one. And I think, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? So, of course, what do? I panicked, but it's going to be okay. I kept saying, everything's going to be okay. I caught it in time. So immediately I called my daughter. She's like, Mommy, drink lots of water. So that way you flush it out. And also take a Benadryl immediately. Now, Benadryl's knocked me out. So my daughter said, take 2. And I was like, I don't know if I could take 2. Two will, I'm not even going to be able to open the door for the kids. But anyway, I just took 1. And I said, okay, let me, because I was worried. I was like, I kept drinking lots of water. I think I drank like 4 bottles of water. And thank God that I discovered it on time. And I took the Benadryl, you know, I reacted quickly. And so then I said, well, let me call the ER nearby. And they basically said the same thing. You know, they said, take a Benadryl, but don't take too many because, you know, if it makes you sleepy, then you're not going to know if you have a, you know, bad reaction to it. So they said that I did fine. I said, if you don't have your throat, like you can't breathe or you're feeling choked, or you get hives, then you show up to the ER. But if not, you're going to be fine. Drink lots of water and just pay attention to that. And I did, and I was fine, thank God. But yeah, you have to be careful when you order food. And I remember, you know, I always tell them that, and they know me there because I'm always ordering, but it was a busy night. This is going to be number 10. So it's okay, it happens. But I waited like a week before I ordered again. And when I went to pick up my food, I did tell them, hey, you guys have to be careful because he noticed I didn't order my calamari. I only ordered salmon. He said, oh, no calamari tonight. I said, no, because this is what happened last time on Halloween night. And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay, it happens, you guys. I know you guys were busy that night, but please be careful because, you know, that could have killed me. And, yeah, so I haven't ordered calamari from that place again. Just for a while, anyway. Maybe I'll order when I'm there. I sit down there. Yeah, never a dull moment. Okay, so that was on Halloween night. Wonderful, right? And then, now we're going to jump to November 18. November 18. So, which one are we doing? Number 11. Let's write down 11. And 11 is 336. Okay, so we're good. Got 2 bags of 336. So, never a dull moment in this house, guys. So, okay, we did Halloween, November 18. In the house, watching TV. Sit down to have my dinner. And then all of a sudden, my lights go out. Everything goes out. No electricity. Sometimes it happens, and the electricity will come back immediately. Well, this time it didn't. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was a hot day, by the way. You know, it wasn't a cool night. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Okay, so I ate my food, just a little bit of it. It's like you lose your appetite. And so I called my sister. And she's like, don't worry about it. Just come over. And then you can go home. Or you can stay over. And so I called my friend who lives in the... because I noticed when I looked out the window, not everyone had a power outage. It was like you can count the houses. So I was like, okay, something weird is going on. I called my friend. She had lights. She lives on the same street. Okay, there's 2 of 11, so I'm going to put that away. And so her name is Christine. And I go, Christine, I think I'm going to go to my sister's because the house is getting hot. And then I'll come back. And and I said, hey, do you think that, because supposedly when you look up the electric, it tells you that there's power outage in your neighborhood, and the electricity, it said it's going to come back at 10 p.m. But that's not, you know, for sure. And so, okay, 3:55. 3:55. What am I doing? Number 12. Okay, good. And so I said, Christine, do you think that you could just look out your front door and let me know when I call to see if my because she can see my house, if my electric, I left all the lights on, if the lights came back on so I could come back home. She said, no problem. No problem, Sylvia. Go to your sister's. So That's what I did. But it was 10 p.m. and I said, oh, I better call Christine. But she called me. She beat me to it. And she said, Sylvia, guess what? You have no lights yet. So I said, oh, well, thank you very much for letting me know. But I think I'm going to go home. I know my sister said stay over, but I don't know. I just like being home. I said at this time, because I left around 10:30, I said, by the time that I get home, it's going to be time to go to sleep. I was concerned about a little bit about being hot, but it's okay. So I decided to come home. And I got home around 11. I got to sneeze. And of course, it was super, super dark outside. So it was a little scary. So I had a flashlight with me. Turn on the flashlight. I'm looking around. Make sure there's no coyotes out there or raccoons attacking me and Bella. And so we were good. We got inside the house. I have like these lanterns that I ordered on Amazon. Had them all over the house. Turn them on. Not turn them on, you know. They're battery on. And of course, you know, got ready to go to bed. Blah, blah, blah. So when I looked it up, it said that the electricity was coming back around 1 o'clock. This is 13. So it actually did. I left all the lights on in the house, which I don't know if it was a good idea, but at least around 1:08, I remember because that's when all the lights went on. And then my carbon monoxide alarm starts going off. And it's usually a woman, and she's saying, I don't know what she was saying. She was saying something, and she's so loud that, of course, Bella does not like that sound. So she starts barking angrily at the lady, at the carbon monoxide alarm. Okay, 14, we have Amber. I think we used Amber. Where's Amber? Here's Amber. And so, I turned off all the lights. I almost killed myself because, you know, when you jump out of bed and you're like tripping. So, yeah, but I was fine. And I just went right back to bed. I left Bella barking. And I was like, Bella, just go to bed. And, yeah, she stopped barking after 30 minutes or something like that. No, or maybe less. She went nuts. And I unplugged the carbon monoxide because it just would not shut up. And then, yeah, everything was fine. Went to bed. So 1:08, that's when the lights came back on. And then, guys, it gets even better. So then the next day, okay, I'm brushing my teeth, getting ready to feed Bella. And I hear, this time, the carbon monoxide alarm is just screaming. Usually the lady's talking. But this time it's like it's an actual alarm screaming, and then the lady also talking. And it's never done that, and it was turning red, right? So I go to the kitchen, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? That alarm was very, very loud. And the lady is screaming, oh God, gas leak detected. And they would go, gas leak detected. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? The night before, a power outage, and now a gas leak. Perfect, wonderful, right? So, of course, again, what do? I went to the panic mode, but, you know, everything's going to be okay. And so I just got to think. It's like you got to, like, stop yourself and start thinking, okay, what do I do? So, okay, this was 14. Did I do 14? Wait a minute. Oh, Mama Mia. 14 is 400. I did not. Where's my 400s? Ooh, what did I do, Bella? Sylvia. Hold on. There goes my 400s. Okay, did I do something wrong here? I hope not. Okay, I'm good. All right, so 14 is going to be, and 14 is Amber, and then 14 is 400. 400. Right here. So I said, okay, what do I do? I call the energy company and explain to them what's going on. My alarm is telling me there's gas leak detected. What do I do? Blah, blah, blah. Of course, the lady says over the phone, you need to open your window. No, she said, leave the doors open and you need to evacuate. And we're going to send, but, oh no, but she tells me, but you need to call the fire department. And we're also going to send some guys from the company and figure out what's going on to see if there's a gas leak. Okay, perfect. And I'm like, what? I have to leave the door open? And she's like, yes. And you need to leave the house. And she goes, and make sure you don't drive your car. Don't turn the car on. I'm like, and in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this woman is nuts. Because she expects me to walk away from the house, I don't know how far, and leave my doors open. Not going to happen. That's when my New York comes out. And so I call, oh my God, I'm running out of ink. I call the fire department. Fire department says, we're going to get there. We're coming over. I'm like, perfect, great. And so they got here real quick, guys. Like in 5 minutes. And they got here before the energy guy, by the way. Okay, hold on a second, guys. My nose. And I forgot to put these in order. And so I'm getting dressed, and that's when they go ding ding, and it's of course the fire department. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to look presentable a little bit at least. You know, I like trying to put on some pants, trying to put on my blouse, trying to put on I left my flip-flops on. I have no time to put on my socks and sneakers. And so I open the door, and it's 3 firemen. Very sweet, very nice. Pleasing to the eye. And my hair is all a mess. But anyway, doesn't matter. So they didn't say anything that I had to be outside or anything. So I said, okay, I'm just going to stay out here. They walk in. I think they were in the house for 5 minutes. They come back out. They go, yeah, we don't see any gas leak. It doesn't smell and blah, blah, blah. And so I told them that the energy people are coming. And he said, okay, that's good. Because he said sometimes there's things that they might see that we can't or detect. And I said, okay, perfect. And but he did tell me is that I need to get a new carbon monoxide alarm, because the one that I have is old, and maybe I have 2 of these, so we're gonna put this away. And that's why maybe the alarm was ringing, because it's old. I don't know about that, but okay. So I said, okay, I'll get one. Which I have, still to this day, I haven't bought one, so I have to get one. And so then they leave, and immediately after that, this guy gets to my house. I swear, the guy looks like he's 15. Very thin guy. And he comes in. He doesn't say anything about that I had to be outside, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this was 15. Oh, wait a minute. 16. Is this 16? What did I just do? 4. Oh, moment. This was, oh, this is 444. So this one actually is 16. The regular one. I think, right? Because this is 445 and 445 is 17. Okay, that's good. And then for this one, it's going to be, the enhancement is 444. It's going to be Pixie Dust 444. Okay, so we got 2 of these. We're going to put 1 in here. Let's put 16. So, he comes in, checks everything. I step out. He says, he checks the gas, the stove, because I have a gas stove. He checks everything that has, you know, it's gas. And he goes, where's your gas meter? He goes, everything seems fine. I tell him the gas meter's outside, back of the house. So we go to the back. He does his thing. He comes back in and he says, it doesn't seem like there's a gas leak, but he goes, your gas meter is a very old one. He goes, I'm going to replace it. So I'm like, hallelujah. Thank the Lord. I said, okay, sounds good to me. So very nice guy also. And so yeah, now I have a new gas meter. So that things happen for a reason. Well, maybe I just needed a new gas meter. Not gas meter, gas meter. And yeah. Okay, so now we're doing 17. I'm gonna put these away because I think we're gonna need them again. Okay, 17 is good. 17 is a regular one, but 18 is gonna have an enhancement. So yeah, never a dull moment when I tell my friends. They crack up, they laugh. All right, so this one is for 4-5. There's some static, a little bit on this one. See how they stick to the bag? Come on. There's 3 more in here. Come on, 1 more. Sometimes you have to stick your finger and grab it. There you go. Oh, mamma mia. It's stuck to my finger. Actually, there's 2 here. Okay, that's good. All right, 18. And 18 we said is square glitter. 550, which is this one. And so 18 is going to be 5, the 500s. Where are my 500s? Right here. What a mess. Push this over here. Okay. Clean up a little bit. 550. Okay, that's good. And this is going to be has an enhancement, so this is going to be 18. So we're going to put the regular one first, and then the enhancement. It just might be easier just put the enhancement. I don't know why I do it this way, because I'm a nut. Okay, this one has a little static. Yep, some static. Here we go, guys. Okay, let's see what else. So in November, I was supposed to get together with a couple of friends, just a one-day, like an all-day thing to craft. And I said, "Oh, good, I'll catch up on my paintings." It's like from it's like 10 o'clock in the morning till midnight. And you know, you hang out with your friends and you have dinner together and blah blah blah. You know, and that way I can catch up on my paintings. But I told my sister again. This is the second time that she does this to me. I'm gonna strangle her. I tell her in advance, and then so please put it in your calendar. Don't make any plans. So the night before, I remind her, and then she says, "Oh, wait a minute. What day is that?" I said, "It's tomorrow, which is a Saturday, and they're coming to pick me up and blah blah blah." She goes, "Oh, I made plans for that day." I'm like, I give up. I said, I need to get a dog sitter because my sister drives me nuts. So she said, "Oh, I can't cancel because it's supposed to go see a concert." Like, I told you in advance. I don't get that. But anyway, made my funnel. So of course I had to cancel. So I was a little upset about that because I can't leave Bella alone. You know, all those hours. She's got to eat. She's got to go outside. So I think I need to get a dog sitter. I don't know where to get a dog sitter, somebody that you could trust. And then the easiest way would be a place to leave her, like a daycare. So what I need to do is I need to find a place where she can stay for a couple of hours, just to test it, to see if she does well. she can make friends, you know, play with other dogs. I think she needs that. Okay, 18. That's good now. That's good, guys. Let's put this over here, yeah. All right. So the next one is going to be 20, but this is going to be 19 now. 19. Put this one away. So far, so good, guys. Okay, so this is 19. 19. 19. Okay. So now we're November 23rd, which is a Sunday. We meet at the diner again. They make a delicious chicken noodle soup. I always have that. And then I order scrambled eggs with crispy bacon and some chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, and don't forget the biscuit. But anyway, and then I always order extra chicken noodle soup and I bring it home. And I have it the next day for lunch. Okay, we said 20. 20 is good. 20 is 5. 20 is 580. Okay, so, and that's going to be Moss. Moss, where's Moss? Moss is a sparkler. Yeah, there it is. So, this is 20. So we have our lunch, and then Olivia, my niece, tells me, Titi, I have off the whole week. I said, why don't you come and stay with me? And then we'll come back on Thursday when it's Thanksgiving. This is going to be at my sister's. And so my sister said it was fine. And she loves staying with me, and I love when she stays with me. And of course, she was, all she wanted to do was watch. She's been watching Vampire Diaries. And she was binge watching. It seemed like never to end. But I had seen it when I was younger. So it's pretty cool that she's watching it now. It's about vampires and werewolves and so on. Fantasy. And this is 20. This one has a little crack right there. But it's okay. It'll survive. Okay. And this is moss because this is green, right? Moss. So anyway, so it was wonderful having her over, and every night I decided that I was going to take her to a different restaurant, and so I took her to a Chinese restaurant that she loves, and we had chicken and broccoli and those onion pancakes. Oh wow, those onion pancakes are delicious. If you haven't tried them, I just don't know if we're going to eat all this moss in here. Let's see. I think that's good for now. If I need more, they're in here. And I could always refill it. And then another night, I said to her, have you been to the, what's it called? The Cheesecake Chocolate Factory? I don't know what it's called. I think that's what it's called. And she said, no, Titi, I've heard of it, but I've never been there. I said, oh my God, perfect. I'm going to take you there. So we went there. And we just love the way it's decorated. We didn't order chocolate cake because we actually went to the supermarket and we bought Bluebell mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream, and what was the other one? Rocky Road? I forget. Rocky Road, I think that's what it's called. We mixed them all together and it was delicious. And okay, now I don't have to do this until 32. So we're gonna do 21. Oh my gosh, how long have I been talking? Oh, we're good. And so then on Wednesday, my brother showed up because he had off for Thanksgiving vacation. Oh gosh, this nose. And so he arrived on Wednesday because I think he worked on Wednesday. But I went with Olivia. Well, Olivia came with me and Bella. And we had to go pick up the pies that I had ordered. I had ordered a Lord of the Pies, which is, it's an apple pie, but it's like super super thick. It's very, very heavy. And I also ordered some pumpkin pie. Now, I don't really eat pies, so then I got a chocolate cake for people that didn't want to eat pie. So yeah, so we had like a little bit of everything. Okay, so we're gonna put these in order. Let's see, 600, 602, 605, oh, 603, 44, 45, 47. Okay, perfect. And so then the next day, Thanksgiving Day, my sister said be here around 3 because, you know, Mommy was going to be there. Of course, Mommy had to spend Thanksgiving with us. And so, you know, she tends to eat early. And so, yeah, we ate, I think we ate dinner around 5. And it was wonderful, but sad at the same time because it was like, you know, my husband was there with every Thanksgiving with us. So, yeah. But I know that he was there with us in spirit. So, but anyway, so we all went around. We said what we're thankful for. And we're lucky and thankful that we have each other. We still have each other. Oh my gosh. And after that, everybody had their dessert. And then we played this card game that my sister bought, supposedly, I think, at Target. It was actually fun. So, and my mom was having a wonderful time. And then I think around 7 o'clock, because it was getting late for Mommy. Mommy was getting tired. So, yeah, she had to go. And then we decided to leave also around that time. We come home. Missing Olivia because she had to stay home. You know, when a person, if you have people over to your house and they stay with you for a while, you get used to them. And so I missed Olivia. Well, I think my brother was with me. He was going to be here till Sunday. And so as soon as we get here, he had never seen Stranger Things. And I said, oh, you got to watch it. So I put it on for him and he loved it. And that's when I was working on the diamond painting while watching Stranger Things, even though I had seen it, but it's okay to watch it again and again. And so I put a couple of drills in the wrong place, but it's okay. And he loved it, and he was binge watching. I think on Saturday night, he went to bed like around 4:30 in the morning because he could not stop watching Stranger Things. But then lately he said he hasn't been sleeping well. And so between Vampire Diaries and then Stranger Things, yeah. Okay, 605. But Stranger Things, season 5, there's 2 parts. So part 2 is, I believe it's coming at the end of December. So I'm sure everyone's looking forward to that. Oh, come on. There you go. A couple of escapees. I got them in there. Okay. This is 24, right? 24. I might have to do the rest and then come back, guys, because I have to feed Bella soon. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Okay, I did that. I talked about Thanksgiving. Oh, so this is 25. 25 is 6:44. Okay, so we're doing good. 25. So you guys know that I suffer from heartburn and, of course, horrible allergies. And so I've been trying to find a gastro doctor that will take my insurance. I've never seen such a hard thing, trying to find a doctor that will take my insurance. And so finally I was on the phone and everything was going well. But then she says to me, oh, your insurance, you need a referral from your doctor. I said, okay, no problem. Did that. And then they come back and they go, oh, no, we made a mistake. The doctor doesn't take your insurance. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Bye. And so then I call the insurance company, and then they give me 2 other doctors to call. And I only want female doctors. So I call, I said, oh gosh, one of these has to be, right? So I call the first one. Everything is going fine. And then for 20 minutes, I mean, she's already giving me the appointment. I'm marking that in the calendar on my phone while I'm talking to her. And then she goes, oh, hold on a second. And then she comes back and then she says, oh, sorry, but she asked me a question first. So she said, have you seen a gastro doctor in the past? And I said, yes, I have, but it's been a while. And it's with a different insurance. When my husband was alive, right? So she says, well, I'm sorry to tell you, but the doctor, she can't see you because you've seen a gastro doctor in the past. I'm like, what? I said, that doesn't make sense. But I wasn't going to argue with her. It's not her fault. But I just let her know that, yeah, that doesn't make sense because I cannot see that doctor because she doesn't take my insurance. And how hard is it to find a doctor to freaking see me, you know? It's like, I can't believe it. Anyway, so 27. So then I call, okay, the next one. Call the next one, and I lucked out. So the only thing is that she tells me, well, the doctor has the nearest or the closest day of she can see you. It's going to be the end of February. And meanwhile, I'm like, I need to see someone like soon because my heartburn. I mean, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, heartburn, and you know it's dangerous. You can get throat cancer. You can get cancer in your esophagus. So I said. She said, well, the other thing we could do is you can see the PA, the physician assistant that works with her. And she can see you on, the beginning of, soon in December. So I said, okay, perfect. Please. I said, well, how does that work? So she tells me, well, she can see you. She can do everything the doctor does. The only thing is when, if there's a surgery, any kind of procedure, the doctor will take care of that. And she basically will sit down with the doc, keep saying teacher, with the doctor, and they talk about your case. And I'm like, okay, so yeah, that sounds fine with me. Okay. So I was able to do that, and I was very happy. Which one I'm doing? 28. Hold on. 28 is 700s right here. So I gotta put these in order. So that worked out, and then I said, okay, one more to go. I think I'm missing one, guys. Wait. So I said I need to find an ENT doctor. Because this nose is driving me crazy. These allergies, this doesn't go away. 28 is 704. So where is 704? Huh. Uh-oh. We might have a problem. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where's 704? Do you guys see 704? Because sometimes it's like right in front of you. Did I use it already? 704? Oh, mamma mia. What color is 704? Let's see. 28. 704 is green. Don't panic. Let's see. I wonder if, because I was talking, I put it in the wrong container. It's happened in the past. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, hello. Right here. There's another pile of 7s. Okay. That was scary. 704 right here. 782. And 738. Okay, that's good. Whew, that was close, guys. So, but what a hassle to find a doctor that takes your insurance. Yeah, and on top of that, I get a note or a letter letting me know that starting in next year of January, my insurance is going to go up $500 more. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? And meanwhile, I can't find doctors. All right, let's see. So that was 20, 29 is 718. 29. Let's move this over here again. 29. But it was a success because I did schedule 2 appointments. Yay! So is everyone getting ready for Christmas? I'm sure if you go to Hobby Lobby, everyone is already buying for Christmas. I haven't bought anything, but that's not true. I actually bought 2 little things for Olivia already. I'm gonna ask my daughter what she wants for Christmas. Yeah. I might get a wreath for the door. A little something. All right. The next one is going to be, well, when I get to 32. So right now we're going to 30. 30. And that is, 30 is $725. Oh, let's talk about, I forgot to mention, Black Friday on DAC and all the other companies, all the diamond companies, painting companies. Did anyone shop? Did you see anything you liked? And what anxiety on Black Friday. I was watching Diamonds and Washi. They have like a live where they sort of like a countdown of the Black Friday for Diamondart Club. And it's like as soon as it's the time that you have to shop, you have to do it quick. You have to do it quick because everybody's shopping at the same time. I mean, I think it went crazy that the website broke down, something like that. That's how crazy we are, right? But I did do some shopping. I was able to get everything I wanted except 2. I sold out immediately. But everything else I did get. And I also bought a couple of things from other companies, like the one with the diamond art. Dreamer's Design. I forget the others. But I didn't order from Jaded Gem Shop. I totally forgot. And so, yeah. But I can't wait. I think I only got 2 already in the mail. And the rest have not arrived. 31 is 725. Where? Okay, here I go again. 725. Oh no, I'm sorry. 738. Okay, I'm good. All right, so this is gonna be the last one because I've got to let Miss Bella out. It's 4 o'clock, and I need to take a little break. And I will be back when I've finished putting all them in the containers because I'm sure you don't want to watch me do all of these. I'm only in 31. That's only about halfway. Oh, Mamma Mia. I'm just going to finish the last one here, which is 32. And 32 is 741. Oh, I can hear Troublemaker coming up the stairs. This one. So it's 3, but I'm only 1. Put those away. 32. She usually, you know, she lets me know if she wants to play or she needs to go out. But she's a sweetheart. Oh, you hear her barking downstairs? That means that she saw something. Probably squirrels or people. She doesn't even want people passing by. She's so funny. She's my girl. She's actually going for grooming on Friday. She needs a haircut. Right now she looks like a fur baby. My little fur baby. I can't even see her eyes. And so she's going for a bath, for a haircut, brush her teeth, you know. spa day for Bella. Okay, so this is 32. 32 does have an enhancement, which is Crystal AB. Crystal AB, Crystal AB, this one. Crystal AB 741. Yep. Look how pretty that is. Look at the shine. Love it. That's why you need 3 bags, because you actually have 3 bags of the regular drill. Come on. Okay. That's it. I'm supposed to get a couple of paintings today, arriving today. I'm surprised that it's not here yet. Oh, wait, I see the post. The mail lady. Okay, this one is, what do we say, 32? 32. 32. So you see this? This is danger right here, because usually when they're together I can see them. But 32 is here and 32 is here. So I might get rid of this one. Yep, might do that. Okay. So I'm going to stop there, guys, because I got to sneeze. It went away. Then I'm going to continue doing this after I take my little break. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I fed Bella. She went outside. I still haven't had dinner. It is 5:35. I finally finished. It's a lot of colors, 96 colors. So what I did was I wanted to keep, you know, the ones that are the same together. So I have the 7-7 here, the 14-14, 8-8, 16-16. That's why there's space here, because I wanted the 32-32 together. And then the same thing over here. Oops, there's an escapee. So we have 77, but I wanted the 78 together. Okay, so 96 colors, finito. And then I use the drawer box. And believe it or not, guys, these are all the extra ones that I'll eventually will need. So I guess that's about it, guys. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. And bye-bye, and thank you.